The year is 1814. America, a fledgling nation, is embroiled in a fierce battle with Great Britain in the War of 1812. Amidst the chaos and uncertainty, a young lawyer named Francis Scott Key finds himself aboard a British ship, negotiating the release of a prisoner. As the night descends, the bombardment of Fort McHenry by the British begins. The sky erupts in a fiery spectacle of rockets and bombs bursting in air. Key, anxiously watching from afar, is unsure of the fate of the fort and the American soldiers within. Dawn breaks, and through the smoke and haze a sight emerges that sends a surge of hope through Key's heart. The American flag, still waving proudly over Fort McHenry. This powerful image of resilience and defiance ignites a spark of inspiration in Key's soul. He begins to pen the words that will become etched in American history, capturing the emotions of that fateful night. Key's poem, originally titled Defense of Fort McHenry, quickly gains popularity, set to the tune of a popular British drinking song. The words resonate deeply with a nation yearning for unity and strength. The Star-Spangled Banner, as it becomes known, embodies the spirit of America, its fight for freedom and its unwavering belief in its own destiny. It's a testament to the power of resilience in the face of adversity. Over time, the song transcends its origins as a simple poem inspired by a single battle. It evolves into a powerful symbol of American identity, sung at sporting events, political rallies, and school assemblies. The Star-Spangled Banner becomes more than just a song, it transforms into an anthem, a rallying cry that unites Americans from all walks of life. The Star-Spangled Banner, in its entirety, consists of 4 verses. Each verse captures a different aspect of the battle and its aftermath, reflecting the range of emotions experienced by those who witnessed it. The first verse, the most widely known, sets the scene, posing the question that gripped Key's heart as he watched the bombardment. "Oh, say, can you see, by the dawn's early light?" The second verse delves into the aftermath of the battle, describing the relief and joy of seeing the American flag still standing. On the shore, dimly seen through the mists of the deep, the imagery evokes a sense of triumph over adversity, the flag emerging victorious from the smoke and darkness. It's a celebration of resilience and the unyielding spirit of those who defend their nation. The third verse takes a darker turn, reflecting the brutality of war and the complex emotions it evokes. It's this verse, rarely sung and often omitted from public performances, that has sparked the most controversy throughout the anthem's history. Its lyrics, laden with references to slavery and vengeance, stand in stark contrast to the more unifying and patriotic themes of the other verses. The fourth and final verse concludes the anthem on a note of unwavering optimism and faith. It speaks of a nation united under God, its flag a symbol of hope and freedom for all. The lyrics express a belief in divine protection and the ultimate triumph of liberty over tyranny. It's a powerful message that has resonated with generations of Americans, inspiring them to strive for a better future. The third verse of the Star-Spangled Banner stands as a stark reminder of America's complex and often troubling past. While the anthem as a whole is widely seen as a celebration of freedom and unity, this particular verse has drawn criticism for its lyrics, which many interpret as glorifying slavery and promoting violence against former enemies. The most controversial lines within the third verse read, "No refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave." These words, penned in the context of the War of 1812, refer to the British practice of offering freedom to slaves who fought on their side against the Americans. Key's lyrics, some argue, express disdain for these slaves, painting them as traitors deserving of their fate. This interpretation of the third verse has sparked outrage and debate, particularly in light of America's ongoing struggle with racial inequality. Critics argue that including such lyrics in a song meant to represent the entire nation is insensitive and perpetuates a harmful narrative that disregards the experiences of African Americans. They call for a more nuanced understanding of the anthem's history, acknowledging the complexities and contradictions inherent in its creation. The controversy surrounding the third verse highlights the challenges of reconciling America's past with its present. It forces us to confront the uncomfortable truth that the nation's fight for freedom has not always been inclusive or just. The debate over the anthem's lyrics serves as a reminder that the pursuit of a more perfect union is an ongoing process, one that requires acknowledging past injustices and striving for a future where all Americans feel truly represented. Section 4. A Song for All, Modern Debates on the Anthem's Relevance. The Star-Spangled Banner, despite its enduring status as a symbol of American identity, has become increasingly entangled in modern debates about patriotism, social justice, and the very definition of what it means to be American. As the nation grapples with its past and confronts present-day inequalities, the anthem's lyrics and their historical context have come under intense scrutiny. One of the most prominent debates centers around the third verse and its controversial references to slavery and violence. Critics argue that these lyrics are incompatible with the values of equality and unity that the anthem is supposed to represent. They call for the verse to be removed from public performances or for the anthem to be replaced entirely with a song that better reflects the diversity and inclusivity of modern America. Others argue that the anthem, even with its flaws, should be preserved as a historical artifact, a reminder of the nation's complex and often troubled past. They believe that censoring or altering the lyrics would be tantamount to erasing history and ignoring the struggles that have shaped America into the nation it is today. They advocate for a more nuanced understanding of the anthem, acknowledging its historical context while also recognizing the need for ongoing dialogue about its relevance in modern society. The debate over the Star-Spangled Banner extends beyond its lyrics, encompassing the very act of standing and singing during its performance. In recent years, athletes and activists have used their platform to protest racial injustice and police brutality by kneeling or raising a fist during the anthem. These acts of silent protest have sparked both support and outrage, highlighting the deep divisions within American society over issues of race, patriotism, and freedom of expression.